Welcome, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, ready to bring you all the action along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. We've got the Boston Celtics and Chicago. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Johnson is out there with Ainge. Then it's Bird. Then there's Kevin McHale. And it's Parrish in at the 5 spot. Boston with the ball.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now off the inbound. And the basket by Johnson.
They had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Now the Bulls with it. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. .122 left to play in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Connects from three-point range. Jordan's got 5 points so far.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
On defense, the Bulls. It's a three-point game. McHale with a screen on Harper. Here's Ainge. Rodman with the block. And they're able to recover. Bird. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Harper kicks to Pippen. The three. Another three for Chicago.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Clock management. This is where, Steve, they can get a 2-for-1.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. As long as the first one's a good one, and now you play D, you get the ball back, one more shot.
Now here's Johnson. Ainge up top. Here's Bird. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The drive by Jordan. Pippen dishes to Harper. Jordan inside. Ainge covering. Jordan the pass to Longley. Rodman kicks to Harper. No good with the triple.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. They established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Simpkins is out there with Tony Kukoc. Then there's Pippen. Then it's Kerr, and it's Runington in at the center, locking down the middle.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Simpkins. Pass to Pippen. To the wing right side. For three, Kerr. And it's Steve Kerr knocking it down from long range.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
McHale with a screen on Kerr. Three-pointer, Bird. The rebound by Kukoc. The Bulls leading by 7. It's Pippen with the drive, and the layup is good. Pippen's got 5 points so far.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
58 seconds left to play here in the half. Seasting passes to Bird. Here is Seasting. Some changes for Chicago. Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for Simpkins, and Bushler subbed in for Scottie Pippen. Then for the Celtics, Parrish is checked in for McHale, and Vincent subbed in for Seasting. And Kerr gets it to go on the assist from Rodman. Kerr's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. And, thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them as they haven't looked good at all during this run. So a timeout is appropriate here.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Luke Longley's checked in for Wennington. Jordan comes in for Tony Kukoc. And it's Harper in for Kerr.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Jordan. Blanketed by the D, who fights to the rim for the layup. Jordan's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Harper. Screened by Parrish. Here's Bird. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
Boston shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he makes both free throws.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Now Jordan. He got it up in time, and so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Bulls up by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Johnson. Parrish is out there with McHale. Then there's Bird. And it's Ainge in at the 2-guard.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
Both free throws good from Parrish. The Bulls leading by 7. It's Jordan on the wing. Ainge covering, and Jordan gets it to go.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Now here's Bird. And Johnson now top of the key. Celtics passing it around. Here's McHale. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet.
That's good, unselfish play there because his shot was tougher. Instead, he went to his teammate.
Here's Jordan. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jordan's got 11 points.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Johnson against Harper. Ball's knocked loose. Bird outside with the shot. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Assist from Danny Ainge.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The drive by Jordan. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Bird. Bird can't get that one to fall. The Bulls leading by 7. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Harper against Johnson.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Chicago making some changes. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. Redmond's checked in for Boston. Seaston comes in for Johnson. Here is Seaston, defended by Kerr. And it's Parrish missing. From deep, Jordan. Oh, he got it!
Boom! Buzzer! Knock it down! Right at the horn.
Oh, little heave to finish off the quarter. How did he get that to go down?
A nice release and some good concentration as well, but the biggest thing about that, a whole lot of luck.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make, and he makes it flawlessly to set up that alley-oop.
They've got Pippen. Jordan is out there with Harper. Then there's Longley. And it's Rodman in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Celtics trail by 16. That's tipped. The drive by Jordan. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
Well, if not 100% safe, certainly 95%.
Here is Seasting. Feeds it to Bird. Makes it off the glass.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line, and they found a way to do it here in the second half.
And so here we go, just rolling along to the finish line in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bulls.
Clark, their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots.
Here's Jordan after the basket. Oh!
Look out! Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Here is Seasting. And the basket good.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
McHale against Pippen. Boston making some changes. Jones checked in for Parrish. Walton comes in for McHale. And Vincent subbed in for Bird.
Checking in for the Celtics, William Jones.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. There's the double team with Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Wedman. The rebound by Harper. Count that one.
William Jones.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
Yeah, and they've got to jump at the chance to actually stretch this thing out even more.
Good point. The shot's good from Jordan.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Seasting kicks it to Jones. Some solid defense by Rodman. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now here's Jordan. Dishes it to Harper. And here's Longley. And the miss. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They've